first part we are going to build is the car body. Every part that you make, you need to be of very high quality. One of the problems students will do, they'll follow all the directions, and when they're done, they'll have such a crappy looking car. Their wheels will be square, their car body won't be strong enough, they didn't make the folds in the correct place. They ended up wasting all of their time while building their car because none of the parts were very high quality, and so their car breaks really easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show two different cars. One that is good quality, that you should strive to achieve, and one that is bad quality. If you end up making a part and it looks something close to what I made that is a bad quality part, you should probably make that part again. When you are done, your car should look almost exactly like this prototype example that I'm making here. Okay, you're going to need to take two pencils, and what we're going to do for the car bodies, we're going to roll up our sheet of paper the long ways into a really, really tight tube. You might recall when we did the bridge challenge that one way that you can make paper stronger is by laminating it, and laminating just means make it lots of layers thick. So that's what we're going to do by rolling this into a tight tube. This is not a very tight tube, it's only one layer thick, but I can make it 2 layers thick like that, and the smaller I make this tube, the more layers thick it's going to be, and the stronger part we will have. One thing that I've learned over the years is it's easier to roll if you make a little bitty crease along the edge of your paper here. So all I've done here is just put a little bitty edge there. The reason I do that is because once I've done that, that edge tucks underneath these pencils really well, and so I'm able to roll this up super tight. If you're having trouble doing this, I recommend just having maybe a partner help you out with it. Just get some help. But you want a strong car body, because if your car body breaks later on, you got to build a new one, and it takes a lot of you got to take a lot of parts off to get to your car body. Okay, let's put a little piece of tape here. I'm going to use 3 pieces of tape. You can use as much or as little as you want. Ideally, I like to put as little as I can on my cars because I don't want them to weigh too much. But there are trade-offs there. More tape's going to make it stronger, but it also makes it heavier, and so you're going to have to decide what is best for your particular needs. Okay, so I've just put 3 pieces of tape. I could have put 2 more there. I could put a lot more there. It doesn't really matter. And so I'm going to pull my pencils out, and I've got a tube that is actually fairly strong that is my car body. This is a good example. I have seen many students make their car bodies look more like this. I'll go ahead and take these pencils, start rolling. Roll. Pencils out. And hopefully you'll be able to see the difference between these two. This car body is not nearly as many layers thick as this one is. This one's probably got twice as many layers as this one does, and so it's much stronger. Going to be harder to bend. I don't want to bend it, but harder to bend than this one, which is going to be very easy to bend. So you want your car body to look like this piece. If it ends up looking like this, save yourself some time and build a new one. Make it look like this. You don't want a car body that looks like this. This is a bad example.